We're continuing to follow breaking news out of Sacramento County. A baby is dead and the 1-year-old's father detained by the sheriff's office. His identity has now been released as Andre Demski as authorities try to piece together what happened. Deputies were on the scene for hours investigating.
The Sacramento County Sheriff's Office says deputies responded to this neighborhood on Versailles Way near Antelope Road and Don Julio Boulevard. Early this morning, they found the baby dead inside the home. KCRA 3's Leanne Denyer spoke with law enforcement and neighbors about what we know so far. Leanne, what's the newest information out there?
Well, actually, the crime scene tape that had been up in this neighborhood just came down within the last few minutes, and also happening within the last few minutes, a spokesperson for the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office, Amar Gandhi, has just gotten here on scene because you do have quite a bit of information, if I understand correctly, to update folks on. I think let's start first, though, with really quickly, how did we get to this point for folks who haven't been following all day?
Sure, and I do want to warn people, some of this stuff is pretty graphic, but started about 4:15 this morning. Our deputies responded to a family disturbance at this residence. Quickly got here, learned that it was actually a domestic violence incident where a female was assaulted by her husband, who also assaulted her mother, so his mother-in-law. That other female, the mother, was transported to a hospital with relatively minor injuries. She's going to be fine. So from there, deputies attempted to contact the 28-year-old suspect, Andre Demski, inside the home, refused to answer the door, refused to come out and surrender. As they're doing that, they learn there's a 1-year-old child inside. Also getting more details, because again, this thing is very fluid and evolving, found out that Andre actually threw the child at some point, and the mother didn't know about the extent of the injuries, didn't know the extent of anything. So deputies quickly made that determination, needed to go check on that child's safety. They forced entry inside, found him in a bedroom, attempted to take him into custody. There was a physical fight between them. They were able to detain him. From there, they made probably one of the most gruesome discoveries. Found the child's head had been severed in that room. They quickly determined that just talking to the deputies initially, thought it was a toy, is what it looked like a doll, and quickly obviously determined it was a child's head. From there, he was taken into custody. We contacted our child abuse detectives who actually investigate homicides of children, along with our crime scene investigators. Obviously, they've been out here for several hours wrapping this up right now. So as you can see, that portion of the investigation is there. He's been booked into jail. I've provided you with that mugshot, so it's out. But there's a lot to unwrap. Obviously, first and foremost for this family who's got to pick up the pieces and go on. Their world is shattered. Secondly, our deputies that were here and saw this and dealt with it, the detectives that had to go through and really just take a deep dive into this whole incident, just going through it. Again, a lot to unpack, but this is where we are now.
What happens next, especially for folks who live in this neighborhood and for your deputies?
Sure. So as far as this goes, the neighborhood won't be really impacted much more. The family is going to have to pick up the next steps now. As far as Andre, he's going to court on December 24th, where his charge will be presented, and then the court system will go from there.
Okay, that's a lot to take in, and we're so grateful to the deputies who responded to that call, and we thank you for giving us that update, and we'll be sure to get everybody at home some more information shortly. But that's what we have here, out here live, just in front of the home, where, of course, this horrific series of events have unfolded. We'll send it on back to you.
Well, Leanne, actually, we want to just stick with you, and we want to acknowledge the very graphic details the sheriff's spokesman just shared there. With that perspective, do we know anything else about the baby's mother that you can share?
Amar, are you able to tell us anything additional about the mother? I know there are some pretty limited details, but we've had some questions about how she's doing at this point.
As well as anybody could be in that predicament. I'm just telling you, in 20 years that I've been in this business, deputies and detectives that have been on as much or longer, I can't think of anything more horrific that we've experienced, and these young deputies had to see this very early in their career. But again, for her, I can't even, all of that said, can't imagine what she's going through right now. So she's doing as well as she can. We've got a lot of resources trying to come to her aid and to her family's way, but yeah, that's again a lot to get through right now.
Yeah, Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. And again, for everyone at home, we're going to keep working to get some more information and sort of put everything together. There's been a lot of information coming in, but we'll send it on back to you in the studio for now.
Leanne, thank you so much. Give our thanks to Mr. Gandhi there and the entire Sheriff's Department and everything those deputies are dealing with to come upon that scene. And for you at home, we apologize for those very graphic details, but we're all learning this in this breaking news together right now. So just a tragic situation in that Antelope community.